I keep my mealworms out in the garage. And here in Texas it gets pretty hot. I suspect it's about, well, here we go, 95 Fahrenheit right now. So the way I do this, there's a fan on the back of their bin that's blowing out. What that is doing is bringing moisture in the cracks and across to keep them cool, and it's also removing the humidity that would otherwise build up. And the humidity is what the mites and whatnot would grow on. So if you keep it nice and dry, you don't have any pest issues in your farm. I also recently put this on a timer, and so it shuts the fan on and off every hour. So that allows them a time to have the fan off and not be bothered so much by it, because the fan really does dry them out. Now this is the beetle drawer, or the nursery. The beetles mate and lay eggs. You can see they're pretty thirsty. I put this in yesterday, so they get the business on their moisture sources. This drawer has egg cartons for them to lay eggs on. And then on top is the worm drawer. Their carrot is gone. I don't even see it. In this drawer I will put chicken bones. They love flesh. They will clean bones dry. And they love the marrow too. You'll often see them go in the edge of a bone. There you go. They'll go right to the core of the bone, eating out the marrow. But this drawer is full of worms, and there's a lot of beetles in here I still need to get out. I did a cleaning last weekend and I just haven't finished. The way I do a cleaning, essentially, is when I start to see some adult worms in the nursery, I dump all of the substrate that's in this drawer. You can tell there's not a lot. It doesn't need to be very thick. The beetles just don't need the substrate. The substrate there is for the tiny baby worms that hatch. So when I see worms big enough, I take this entire drawer and I dump it into the worm drawer. And so over time the worm drawer gets a little thicker, and then after a number of months, as in maybe even a year, I will then have to clean out this drawer. And that's the real hassle, because you have to save all the worms and filter out all the crap and whatnot. But this way, I don't have to do any filtering until that day. So when this drawer gets a lot of worms in it, I simply dump it and then refresh this one. That's it. No filtering, no picking out of anything. Real simple. And then I'll move the beetles back from this drawer back down to the new nursery. And seems to work. Now that it's really hot in here, they're mating less or slower or whatever it is. As well, in the winter, they also slow down. But 2 seasons of the year, they produce really fast. And I keep it out in the garage because I think I may be allergic. So, better out here than inside.